Hey guys, Leanne here on Grady's Mom, starting a new week of what I cooked for dinner. This first dinner tonight I'm sharing is a creamy crock pot pork chop dish. I used bone-in pork chops, and I actually have an entire cooking video on this, which I'll link down below in the description box. I'm serving it over some white rice with some sauteed up asparagus. It looks super delicious. Again, I'll link it down below for the recipe, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, tonight for dinner I made the bruschetta, or chicken bruschetta. This is one of the few like frozen ready-made meals that I do like to keep on hand for busy nights, and I would say on the average I make this about every 6 weeks or so, and it is actually a really good dish. I've talked about it before. I get it at BJ's, but I'm sure you could get it at other retailers, possibly maybe Costco. What I like about it is it's high in protein and there's no preservatives. So I made this. I also made some Near East rice pilaf and then some green beans from Whole Foods. And it comes with a good amount of sauce. It's perfect for a small family, and I actually have a extra helping for lunch tomorrow. I'm just gonna add some green beans into this dish, and I'll be able to heat that up for lunch. I'm just gonna add a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and this is dinner tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, I made a pasta bake tonight. I am just waiting on my oven to preheat to go ahead and put it in the oven. It's gonna bake for about 25 minutes on 350, just to get nice and bubbly and melty since there's cheese in here. I used some rigatoni pasta, and for the actual like filling, I used some smoked pork kielbasa from Oscar Smokehouse. I actually threw in some salsa and some leftover veggies in my produce drawer. I sauteed it up like you guys saw in the previous clips. Added a little chicken broth to loosen it up, and then just some sharp cheddar and Parmesan, and it's going to be really good. So I'll show you guys what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. Alright guys, so here is the pasta bake. It's super hot, so I can't get too close out of the oven. We also had some side salads, but I actually forgot to film those, but I will have to remember next time because we have a lot of side salads, and sometimes I honestly just forget to film that part. But yeah, came out really good. I actually tasted a little bit, and we are going to dig in. These are super easy to make. I will link down in the description box of this video any pasta bakes that I've done in the past, because you can really make them your own. But yes, this is dinner tonight, and we will see you tomorrow. Alright guys, so I'm working on a red cabbage slaw. This is just something I'm making up. So I will go ahead and type up down below what I am using. Again, there's several variations of this, but in here I've got purple cabbage that I sliced up. I've got like matchstick carrots. I've got a little bit of green cabbage from like a coleslaw mix bag. I've got some green onions, and I'm making the sauce right now. So I've got some soy sauce, some balsamic, some stir-in garlic paste and ginger paste. I'm going to add some olive oil, and then I've also got some honey. I'm just waiting on the rest of the honey to come down. Put a little bit more honey in here. I think I'm going to do a little red pepper flake. I'm just kind of playing around. This is what I do so that I can get something new down pat. Is to kind of tweak it and play with it. I've made different slaws before, but not one exactly like this. And I'm making this to go on shrimp tacos. So I've got my shrimp thawing out. I've got to peel it and clean it, and then I've got to make a chimichurri sauce. So many of you guys, when I mentioned this dinner in a meal plan, said please share clips of this specific dinner. So I am sharing clips. So I'm going to go ahead, get everything else in here, whisk it up, toss this all together, and hopefully it comes out really good. Okay, so not to toot my own horn, but that is really good. Let me just add the rest of this in. Alright, so let me run down quickly what I put in. Now guys, again, I'll type it up down below, but I did not measure anything. I understand that a lot of people can't just throw stuff in a bowl and make it taste good, and I get that. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been cooking for a long time. I've been on my own 20 years. this just comes from time of, you know, being able to do this. But again, I used red cabbage or purple cabbage, carrot, green cabbage, green onion, and I did put a little bit of flat leaf parsley in. And then for the sauce, which is obviously just as important as the actual salad. So I put a splash of balsamic, a splash of soy, probably more than a splash of soy, a nice squeeze of garlic paste, a nice squeeze of ginger paste. I get these all the time at Walmart. Some crushed red pepper, just a little bit. Some honey. You definitely need the honey to cut all of the savory flavors. Olive oil, black pepper, a splash of vinegar, and then some pink salt. And again, I didn't measure, so I'm just going to put down below what I used. Obviously, you can put any combination that you like, but it's absolutely delicious. I think maybe even a squeeze of lime juice would be good on here, but I don't have a lime. So I'm going to cover this, get it in the fridge to get nice and cold so I can top it on my shrimp tacos tonight. It's going to be so good. All right, guys, I'm just about to make my chimichurri, and I looked up a bunch of recipes because it seemed like there were a lot of variations. I could not find shallots at Walmart, and I did not feel like going to like a few different grocery stores. So I'm just gonna make my own version. That's what cooking is. It's improvising, it's creating your own. And I think it's just gonna be, you know, just as good, but just a different version. So far I've got some oregano, some cilantro, and some flat leaf parsley in here. Also to this, I'm gonna add salt and pepper, a splash of vinegar, and some olive oil and garlic paste. And then I'm gonna go ahead and peel and devein and clean this up, and then marinate the shrimp in this chimichurri to make the shrimp tacos later. It's gonna be so good. So I'm just gonna keep trucking along. I have to chop up more oregano to fill this almost to the top, since once I turn this on, it's gonna liquefy it. So I need a lot of fresh herbs in here. So that's where I am right now. Alright guys, so I've got my shrimp, which was such a pain in the ass, by the way. I bought the one that you have to like do yourself, which is fine, but it's definitely time consuming because you have to peel it off, you have to devein it and take like all the shrimp poop out, which is always loads of fun. So that took me like 20 minutes for only about 1.5 pounds of shrimp. But anyways, I have my shrimp. It smells amazing in my kitchen. But I have my shrimp in my chimichurri. I also have extra chimichurri to drizzle on top. So tonight's dinner is going to be great. It's going to be corn tortillas that I'm going to fry up and put the shrimp in, and then just probably a little bit of chopped up tomato, some avocado, and then of course that delicious crunchy slaw, and then again a little chimichurri on top, some cheese. It's going to be such a good dinner. I'm super excited for it. But yeah, this was a major pain to make. Definitely time consuming. This is not a dish I'm going to be making all the time. But it smells amazing, tastes amazing. So I'll see you guys later when it's time to get dinner going. Alright guys, so here are the chimichurri shrimp tacos. They are amazing, I can already tell because I tried a piece of the shrimp and the slaw again after it sat in the fridge for several hours. I did put a little extra chimichurri sauce on. It's just so beautiful. Look at that green flavor. It's not doing, or the green color, it's not doing it any justice. And I did go ahead and put a little bit of fresh flat leaf parsley and cilantro on. Nice and crispy. I think I'm just going to add a little bit of sour cream to my husband's, And this is dinner tonight. It's definitely a winner. Probably won't be making it anytime soon again because it's very time consuming, and you guys know I like to stick to quick and easy meals, but it's definitely something I could see myself making in the future. I think this would be a really great dish to entertain with. But anyways, this is our dinner tonight, and we will see you tomorrow. Hey guys, so I'm just doing some prep for dinner in a couple hours. These are some Asian style chicken meatballs. So I used ground chicken, about a pound of ground chicken, and then I used a little bit of soy sauce for some salt. I did not add salt. I added some ginger paste and garlic paste, some black pepper, and then for the filling I used some green onion, some shredded purple and green cabbage, and some shredded chopped up carrot. And I have them ready to go, and I'm going to throw them on a baking sheet in a couple hours. I'm doing this prep in the afternoon right before I have to go pick up my son from school because we have therapy tonight. So I'll be able to come home from my son's therapy, throw these on a baking sheet. They only take about 15 to 20 minutes to bake, and then I'm going to do some sticky rice, some of the leftover slaw that I made with those tacos that you guys saw either last night or the night before. So we're going to do sticky rice with these Asian meatballs, and then let me show you the sauce that I'm going to put as like a dipping sauce for them. So I'm going to use this garlic ginger teriyaki. It's actually a marinade, but I'm going to use it as like a dipping sauce for these later, again with some white sticky rice and then some of that leftover slaw. So it's going to be really good, and I'll show you guys what they look like later. Alright guys, so here is how the chicken meatballs came out. I have that that sauce that I have on the side. I actually brushed mine with a little bit of it, and then I gave some to Matt on the side to dip. Some of the leftover slaw from the last night with the red cabbage in it, some sticky rice with some green onion on top, and then the meatballs baked up nice, and then there's just a few extra potato wedges from my son's dinner, and then I'm having no potato wedges, a little bit more slaw, and again I brushed my meatballs with the marinade, and then I have a little leftover as well. So it's going to be really good. This is dinner tonight, and we will see you tomorrow. Hey guys, for dinner tonight I made the soup that I make all the time. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know what I'm talking about. It's the soup with the sausage and the veggies. It has a tomato based and a chicken broth, and I put some melted cheddar on top. And my sister's actually here tonight, so that's why there are 3 bowls. But yeah, this is our dinner tonight. There's plenty of leftovers for my lunch tomorrow, and we will see you tomorrow. Hey guys, for dinner tonight we're having some stuffed peppers. These are huge stuffed peppers. I do have a cooking video on this that I will link down in the description box below, and I'm serving it with salad and garlic bread. Justin is over, so we all have our plates ready to go. We have plenty of extra bread and salad and plenty of peppers left over. So this is dinner tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's What's for Dinner. If you are new here, a reminder, I have an entire playlist of these, which I'll link below as well. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.